building homes for homeowners that wish to come back to the Lower Ninth Ward. To do that, Brad put together a team comprised of a gentleman by the name of William McDonough, an architectural firm by the name of Graft, and then a company out of Raleigh, North Carolina called Cherokee. And we actually work with their nonprofit arm called Cherokee Gives Back, which helped lend a lot of support during our infancy, right? Now, here's the important part. Does anybody know, besides Katrina, why we selected the Lower Ninth Ward?
Guys, remember y'all researched the Lower Ninth Ward?
Right? Why? Besides what happened with Hurricane Katrina, why were some of the other factors that we selected this area of the city? No, nothing to do with the storm.
Because the neighborhood was like suffering and it wasn't like well built and stuff.
You're close. Anybody else? That's a good set. Yes, actually, this area of the Lower Ninth Ward and of the city actually had the highest home ownership percentage, right? About 95% of the homes in the area were owned. But here's an interesting fact. The reason they were owned is you're standing in one of Louisiana's first African-American neighborhoods, right? And it's also started this wonderful tradition of passing houses down generation to generation. So in some of the houses, some of the lots that we're working on here, the same family has been living in them 2-3 generations, right? So what happens when that occurs? You start to develop a very unique and a very rich culture with very deep roots, right? Now, why is the Lower Ninth Ward, what's another unique thing that happened in the Lower Ninth Ward, history-wise? Civil rights movement. Nobody? The first desegregated school in the Deep South, it's on St. Claude Avenue, right? You're talking about a community that is rich with culture, from musicians to poets, writers, football players, all of them coming out of the Lower Ninth Ward, right? You have here families that literally made the backbone of New Orleans, the ones that kept the hotels running, the restaurants going, all of those things. Well, those were the families that lived in these neighborhoods. So when we selected the Lower Ninth Ward, those were the main reasons, right? And also because it was one of the slowest neighborhoods coming back after the storm. Okay, so you're clear. We were working in 16 square blocks. Those 16 square blocks are defined by Jordan to the west, Claiborne to the south, North Johnson, and Forstall to the east. 16 square blocks, right? Where you're standing right now also is exactly where most of it occurred. You can't see it now because there's that big thing over there, but right behind us is the Industrial Canal. Right behind us is the Levee Walk. And if we move over here a little bit,